Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Prestio, and this is Limbus Company. We're fighting Dombuk here. He's currently using EGO Sunshower, which is 10th rank apparently. Alright, I took some nasty beatings from that one attack that got through. Yeah. So, we got that to deal with. And yet, okay, this time she's being doubled up on, but thankfully the other one is just in the evade. The big issue here is the this thing here, but our clash happens first, so she's actually safe. Okie dokie, good to know. Neutral, huh? Why is that hopeless? Oh, that is hopeless. Yeah, that does actually make sense. So yeah, so even with the paralysis, I can only win this with two successful coins, which is terrible. I'm gonna get staggered by this. There's no way getting around that. Alright, everything else though. Hopeless? Jeez, this is ridiculous. Gains 2 attack, power up, and bind. Okay. Can any of you actually win the clash? Like, this is... wow. That's gonna hit for 58. What the hell? Can you win any of them? No. Alright, well, you can go for that. Because there's not really any other choices. God, that's ridiculous. Alright then. Even this is still struggling. I have to win 2 coin flips. Alright. Block as best as you can, I guess. You're gonna get staggered. Can you even evade it? I don't think you can. But I don't really have an option. Alright.
무슨 맛일까?
What's going on here?
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸?
Yeah, I'm staggered. Alright, now she's staggered. Makes sense, I guess. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna keep punching you until you die.
순식간에 끝내줘. 좋아. 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
Alright, the bonuses here are much more manageable again. Alright. Okie dokie, let's see what we can make happen here. Okay, so I need you to intercept one of these. Can you possibly not do terrible? Alright, we'll put you there. Hopefully you can tank it. And then the other one is this one. Yeah, so that one you should be able to deal with. And then we need to deal with you somehow. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. But you're not going to be fast enough.
직접 나서지.
Oh, so much for that. That's going to hurt. Okay, you didn't get staggered, that's good. And I barely won that clash. Alright, you're staggered.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
Alright. Highest damage.
깔끔하게. 예측대로다.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어. 저거 뭐 하려는 거지?
Alright, umbrellas. Whenever this unit is broken, Dombeck is inflicted with +5 sinking count, and all centers lose 2 sinking count. All centers gain protection and attack power up next turn. Okay, I mean this thing only has 9 health. Alright, easiest way to deal with this. Actually, well, I guess one would find out. I'm gonna do this, and this will hit all of them. And then everyone else, wail away at these. This will restore HP, which we desperately need, and go from there. Alright, good luck.
무슨 맛일까?
Alright, we're actually going for your health now.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸.
끝났습니다.
걸려라.
Tremor Burst doesn't seem to do much. So yeah, this
너, 나
she has different stagger rules, it looks like. It's all the way to the left, so you'll never
지금 뭘
actually stagger her.
잘못했는지 짱이 떨리고 있어. 카름도.
AoE. Good times. Alright. Alright, well, I healed a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it made that much of a difference. Alright. We do have a ton of protection, which will help reduce the damage we're about to take. It's hopeless. Okay, so what we need to clash with that AoE and make sure we win. So the question is, can we win? Alright, you're not fast enough. The only person that's fast enough is Don Quixote and Otis. So the question is, which one of these can win. So the big important thing is to make, because right now we have paralysis. We need to make sure this goes off first so I can win the clash. Because if I don't, I will cry. Okay, you can do that. You can safely clash with this, which you're not going to win. And then this, you should be okay with just clashing normally. You can just punch things, and then you clash with that, and then you do this for now. Actually, no, do this. So that's clashing with that. Alright, and then I need to reapply that. So that's clashing with that, that's clashing with that. You're just gonna do what you can, and that's clashing with that. Hopefully the order's right, if not, I'm gonna take a lot of damage. There we go.
쓸데없는 관심 필요 없다. 맛볼 시간이다.
You evaded it. Nice. Got the body. Alright. Everything you got. I want to save the EGS for now.
직접 나서지.
Alright.
얻을 정보는 없군요.
She didn't explode, so she's still alive.
밀크티 젖지 말고 가볍게 부어서 부탁드립니다. 역시 남이 타주는 차가 가장 맛있죠.
Alright. Bud. Past bonds thought to be severed have met again. Dombeck showed obsessive determination to reclaim singularity. And again, it's another 6-player one. Great. Alright. Didn't expect so much stuff to be clumped together as far as story bits and big boss fights.
제가 앞에 서죠. 각혈. 긍정적인 신호다.
Hemoptysis. An optimistic sign.
아무리 클리포트 억지력으로 훈련을 반복했다고 한들 에고의 남용은 사용자의 신체를 한계까지 몰아세울 테죠.
Even with the repeated training with kill-off deterrence, abuse of EGO will still push the user's body to the limit.
황금 가지는 이제 돌려줄래, 동백?
Will you return the golden bow now, Donbuck?
이쪽 손님들에게 넘겨주기로 뭐라더라. 엄청 복잡한 계약서에 도장도 여러 개 찍고 그래서 물을 수가 없거든.
I was supposed to hand it over to my guest over here, signed in some complicated contract with several stamps. So I can't go back on my words here.
무지함이
자랑이라고 떠드네. 여전히.
Proudly boasting your ignorance still.
그리고 너는 약하고 여전히.
And you are weak still.
로보토미사의 에고를 사용한다고 해도 이건 내 기대 이하야, 동백.
Even with the EGO from a lobotomy core, this was below my expectations, Dongbak.
그리고 아직 내가 만든 기술은 소개해주지도 못했단 말이야. 그렇지. 오랜만인데 기술 낭송이라도 다시 할까?
Besides, I haven't introduced you to the technology I developed. I know. Why don't we hold our first conference in a while? The daily audio-visual feed has been sent.
그러니까 말해줘, 동백.
So, tell me, Dongbak,
너의 절망은 어디까지 커질 수 있어?
how bigger can your despair grow? Alright, that's happening. Ah, help me!
이게 무슨 소리예요?
What's up with the sound?
우리가 도로 한복판에서 환상체와 싸울 때 드론이 찍었던 영상이
Is that the footage those drones filmed while we were fighting the abnormalities on the street?
네가 보냈던 협박 메일은 잘 받았어. 내가 특이점에 대해 말하지 않는다면 환상체를 거리 한복판에 풀어놓을 거라고.
I read the threat you sent, Dongbak. It said you'll release an abnormality on the streets if I don't speak about the singularity.
옛날부터 과격한 이벤트를 좋아하는 건 알았지만 정말 실행시킬 줄은 몰랐네.
I know you were always fond of radical events, but I didn't think you'd actually do it.
물론 눈물은 더 많이 흘러넘쳤어. 덕분이야.
Of course, it produced a lot more tears. All thanks to you.
아니야. 정말 풀어놓을 생각은 아니었어. 기어코 탈출하고 만 거야. 네가 내 경고를 무시하고.
No, I wasn't planning to release it. It escaped. You ignored my warning.
거기서 내가 반응을 한다면 우리 연구실이 독단적으로 환상체 실험을 해왔다는 걸 인정하는 꼴이 되잖아.
If I responded there, that mean admitting that our lab had been experimenting on abnormalities arbitrarily.
때마침 우리 의뢰인들이 둥지 근처에 머물고 계시니까 망정이었지.
Thank goodness our contractors happened to be near the nest when it happened.
저희가 탈출한 환상체와 만날 거라는 것까지 당신의 계획이었다는 거예요?
So it was all part of your plan to have us run into the breach abnormality.
계획이라기보단 실험이었어요. 실패할 가능성을 염두에 뒀지만 당신들이라면 충분히 해낼 거라는 근거가 있었거든요.
It was closer to an experiment than a plan. The possibility of failure was kept in mind, but I had evidence to trust that you'd make it through.
전 생각보다 당신들을 오랫동안 지켜보고 있었거든요.
I've been keeping an eye on you for longer than you might think.
말했잖아요.
I told you, didn't I?
팬이라고.
I'm a fan of yours.
아니지, 싱클레어. 항상 그랬지만 쥐는 건 나야.
No, Sinclair. It's always been the other way around. I'm the one who grips.
이게 왜? 보고 싶지 않아요. 저 장면.
How is this? I don't think I want to watch.
이때도 기록적인 눈물 수치를 기록했어요. 최우수상을 받는 데에 톡톡한 역할을 했달까요?
We generated record tears that time as well. It played a significant part in securing the award, I might add.
말을 섞기는 그다지 우수하지 않았지만 어쨌든 N사의 어느 부서 직원들 덕분에 신선한 시청각 사료를 얻을 수 있었죠.
The employees of a certain department at Encore weren't the best people to talk with, but I was able to procure a fresh audio-visual feed thanks to them.
그럼 K사 둥지 거주구역에서 N사가 그런 잔인한 일을 저지를 수 있었던 것도
That means the reason Encore could get away with such cruelties in residential area in Nest K was...
이것이 거래였군.
this is what the deal entailed.
누가 그랬던 것 같은데 영지 형의 유리창은 혁신적이지만 자유자재로 다루기에 너무나 방대하여 한낱 나같이 속된 이들은 함부로 만질 수도 없을 거라고.
I think I remember a certain fellow saying this. While Brother Young G's glass window was innovative, it was simply too vast to freely wield, especially for a coarse man like me.
아, 동백 너였나?
Ah, Dombuck, was it you?
지금 이게
What is? Are you?
눈물은 흘려도 항상 부족했단 말이지.
There just were never enough tears.
그도 그렇게 주위를 둘러보면 이곳엔 괴로운 사람들이 너무나도 많으니까.
I mean, look around you and see how many people are suffering here.
그러니까 우리를 대신해서 울어주는 거야.
So they'll be doing the crying for us,
눈을 감을 겨를도 없이.
with no time to shut their eyes.
영지형의 기술에 살짝의 변형만 가한 것뿐이요.
I only made minor modifications to Brother Young G's work.
어떠한 가능성도 있는 그대로 비추고 싶었어.
I wanted to show a reflection of any possibility in its unvarnished image.
그래서 나는 이걸 이렇게 부를까 생각 중이지.
That is why I am considering the name for it.
거울.
Mirror.
난 이것이 우리를 더 웃게 할 수 있는 놀이가 되길 바라오.
I wish that this will serve as a tool of entertainment, giving us more joy.
이걸 찾아내느라 그간 안 보였던 거니?
This is why I haven't been able to see you lately. To discover this.
동남, 너 왜 그렇게 웃니?
Dongrong, why are you laughing like that?
눈은 엄청 빛나 보이는데 그렇게 표독스럽게 말하니까 재밌잖아.
It's just funny that you're talking so ferociously when your eyes are full of curious twinkles.
이상, 이놈한테 시끄럽다고 전해줄래?
Yisang, will you tell him to shut it?
얼음 과자 처음 먹어본 어린애 같은 표정이나 감춰줄래?
Why don't you hide your astonishment of a child who's tried ice cream for the first time on your face first?
웃음을 참지 못하는 입.
Mouths unable to hold laughter.
놀라움에 터지는 탄성.
Exclamations of amazedness.
서로를 향한 웃음.
Smiles at each other.
별보다 반짝이는 눈동자.
Eyes glowing brighter than stars.
모두가 느끼고 있던 순수한 환희.
Everyone there felt pure joy.
그저 이 모든 게
I only wish that all this
놀이가 되길 바랬던.
would remain a simple recreation.
조용히 있어.
Be quiet.
그대는 그저 그대로 살아가는 거야. 아무 일도 모르는 것처럼.
You will simply live on as you are, as if you know nothing.
리차, 이따위 역겨운 짓거리를 위해서 만들어진 것이 아니야.
The glass window wasn't made for this kind of wicked degeneracy.
중요한 순간이야. 험한 말은 삼가줘.
We're having an important moment. Please mind your language.
그리고 나도 알아. 영지 형이라면 분명 이런 나를 혼냈겠지.
And I know what you're saying. Brother Youngji would have scolded me for this.
아, 그런데 그거 알아? 지금은 장난감 같은 기술을 돌려보며 환호성이나 연발하던 시절이 아니더라고. 이젠 사람도 부족해서 박수 소리도 옛날처럼 안 클 거야.
But did you know, though, we're no longer in the time when we used to cheer over toy-like inventions. The applause won't be as loud with how few of us that remain now.
너는 그저 잊지 못하고 있는 거야. 그렇지?
You're just struggling to let go, isn't that right?
겉으로는 거창하게 기술의 추악함이니 뭐니 말해도 사람들을 선동하기 위해 나중에 갖다 붙인 명분이잖아. 네 목적을 이루려고.
You give your grand speeches about the evil of technology, but that's no more than a pretext you made up on the way as a means to garner support, to reach your true goal.
기술의 추악함을 소멸시키려는 너도 같이 추악해지고 있는 걸 보면 말이야.
You claim to fight the vile technology, but you yourself are being plenty vile.
하필이면 너희가 내 연구 장소였던 로보토미 집을 가로채간 것도
When your group took over the lobotomy branch facility where I just happened to be conducting my research,
부하들에게는 특이점을 조사할 목적이라고 했지만 그곳에 에고처럼 무기로 쓸 수 있는 기술들이 숨겨져 있다는 것까지 알아낸 거지?
you probably told your followers that it was to investigate the singularity, but in reality you figured out that you could find pieces of technology you can use as weapons, didn't you? Like EGO.
그 귀중한 정보를 제공해준 건 누구였을까? 슈렌무도 몰랐을 텐데. 나랑 스무고개 하면 알려줄래?
I wonder who gave you all that precious information. Shren couldn't have known that. How about a game of 20 questions? Will you tell me that way?
다 알고 있는 것처럼 떠들지 마. 옛날부터 너 그러는 거 정말 짜증났어.
Don't talk like you know everything. That attitude of yours. It always annoys me.
그럼 하나만 더 아는 척 해볼게.
Ha! Then let me act like I know about just one more thing.
영지 형의 유리창 안을 들여다봤을 때, 그리고 이상의 거울에 비쳤던 세계를 엿보았을 때,
When we peeked through Brother Yongji's glass window, and when we got a glimpse of worlds reflected in Yi Sang's mirror,
그때 우리는 결코 이전 상태로 돌이킬 수 없는 희열과 분열을 느꼈지.
we felt the euphoria and schism we would never be able to recover from.
유리창이 탄생했을 때부터
Since the moment the glass window was made,
각종 이익 집단들이 앞다투어 몰려 들어왔어.
all sorts of interest groups came knocking on the door.
그래, 우리는 스스로의 발로 코인을 나간 거라고 생각하지만
Right. While we may think that we left the league of our own volition,
모두 알고 있잖아. 사실은 갈기갈기 찢겨져 흩뿌려진 것에 지나지 않았다고.
we all know what actually happened. We were actually just torn apart and scattered away.
그리고 그 원인이 우리 중에 있다는 것도.
And that the reason for it came from the inside.
동백, 네가 개념서 같기에 내 기술을 넣어버린다 하더라도 순수했던 그 시절로는 돌아갈 수 없어. 알고 있지?
Dombeck, even if you put my work in the concept incinerator, we won't be able to go back to those innocent times. You know that, right?
알고 있는데도 집착을 놓지 못하는 것.
Even though you are aware, you still can't give up your obsession.
아, 그랬군.
Ah, now I get it.
소각되어버린 기술들을 누군가 다시 발견하기라도 한다면
If someone were to discover the incinerating technologies again,
다른 꿈을 가진 이름 모를 누군가들이 같은 희열을 느껴주기를 바랐던 거구나.
other nameless fellows with other dreams would feel the same euphoria we once felt. That's what you wanted to happen.
우리가 과거로 돌아갈 수는 없음.
Since we can't return to the past ourselves,
다시 과거를 만들어서 물려주는 걸로 말이야.
you're going to recreate the past for coming generations.
와, 이거 진짜 신선하고 귀여운 발상이네, 동배.
Wow, what a cute and unique idea, Dombeck.
동백 씨, 몸이...
Miss Dombeck, your body. Dombeck muttered into emptiness. It was as though she was talking to someone.
그래, 머릿속에 다시 꾹꾹 감춰놓는 거야.
Yes, I'll bury it deep in the sand. Hide them
언젠가 발견할 누군가를 위해
for someone to find someday.
우리가 남들보다 더 나은 자격이 있어서 그 기술을 발견한 건 아니니까.
We didn't discover the technologies because we were better or had exclusive rights to.
당신 말대로 난 나를 속이고 모두를 속이며 내가 원한 것을 밀어붙인 것이겠지. 그저 우리가 봤던 땅이 비옥했던 것뿐이니까.
You may be right. I fooled everyone, including myself, into working for my own goals. It was the land we tilled that was fertile.
서운하네. 정작 그 땅을 일구기 위해 꽃 구경도 놓치고 괭이질만 했던 우리의 노력은 모르는 척하는 거야?
That's disheartening to hear. Are you going to discredit all our efforts that went into plowing the soil, missing out on sights of flowers?
그때 우리는 물정을 몰랐던 풋내기였고 네가 잊지 못하고 있는 그 순간은 미화된 찰나에 지나지 않아.
Back then, we were naive amateurs, and the past you refused to forget is just a fleeting moment seen through rose-tinted glasses.
그런데 목숨 바친 네 동료들도 그 사실을 알고 있나?
Did your colleagues who gave their lives to the cause know this, though?
그저 동료들을 끌어모으기 위해 그럴듯해 보이는 대의를 외쳤을 뿐 사실 허공에 떠있는 뜬구름이었다는 걸.
That the cause you exclaimed was only a specious banner to lure people with? That it was as vain as a cloud in the sky?
아니, 하지만 이제야 난 나를 제대로 알겠어. 그래서 직접 내 손으로 흙을 덮고 싹을 심어야만 하지 않겠니?
No, and yet, I'm finally seeing myself better now. Which is why I should plant the sprout and cover it with dirt with my own hands. Isn't that right?
봉우리는 저물고 우리의 열매는 이미 시든 지 오래이니
The bud has fallen, and our fruit has long since withered.
다시 흙을 덮어 허물고 다른 열매가 맺히도록.
It must be covered with dirt again. Let other fruits be born.
이봐, 저대로 놔둬도 괜찮은 거야?
Hey, is it really okay to let her be?
알고 있잖아. 에고를 사용하면 정신이 멀쩡하게 굴러가지 못하는 거.
You know, your mind doesn't work right when you're using an EGO.
야, 너 일부러 그러는 거냐? 되는 데까지 도발을 시킨 다음에
Now hold on, are you doing this on purpose? Taunt her as much as you can,
결국엔 제 불에 스스로 꺾이도록.
and wait for her to tire herself out.
이번에는 우리가 없애 순수했던 그 시절로.
Back to the innocent times, now without us.
아, 순수라.
Ah, innocence.
순수라는 단어만큼 부끄러운 단어는 없지.
No words are as embarrassing as that.
야, 정신 차려!
Oi, keep it together.
역시 그때나 지금이나 네 마음을 정신없이 흔들어 놓는 건 나밖에 없지?
No one can shake your mind like I do, then and now. Isn't that right?
아니, 난 그 언제보다 정신이 활짝 피어나는 것 같아.
No, I feel like my mind is blooming wider than ever.
나는 언제나 곧 터지고 피어나올 봉우리이고 싶었어.
I've always wished to be a bud, soon to burst into bloom,
온몸 가득 향내음을 두르며
shrouded in scent all over the body.
이것이 누군가에게도 이해받지 못할 마음 아픈 나만의 길일지라도.
Even if this is my own heart-wrenching path understood by no one.
떨어진 꽃잎 가루 같은 진하고 비옥할 다음을 남길 거야.
I'll still leave behind a morrow, strong and fertile like fallen petals. Alright, well, I don't have time for this fight, because that went a while. So we'll save this boss fight for next time.
좋아, 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
Alright, so yeah, we'll deal with this next time. Look, it's us, watching all the videos. Alright, I'm The Depressed Eeyore, this was Limbus Company, I'll see you guys next time.